I read in Luke 22:39 to 43. Jesus went out as usual to the Mount of Olives, and his disciples followed him. On reaching the place, he said to them, "Pray that you will not fall into temptation." He withdrew about a stone's throw beyond them, knelt down and prayed, "Father, if you are willing, please take this cup from me. Yet not my will, but yours be done." An angel of heaven appeared to him and strengthened him. What cup was he talking about? I don't know if you've spent time thinking about that, but I'd like to show you today. Let's imagine the cup. I'll start with some sand. Shifting, unstable sand. The devil would have us stand in a place of uncertainty with no boundaries, no clear foundation. Perhaps I should add some broken glass. Broken people, broken families, cruel abuse of children, violence in the home. Then there's perhaps some hairspray. Representing selfish pride, one's own accomplishment, pride in possessions, pride, selfish ambition, selfish gain over anyone and everyone for one's own advantage. Maybe some fly spray. Representing poisonous, hurtful gossip, destroying reputations and lives. How about some rocks? The rocks of injustice, unjust treatment, cruel accusations, falsehoods, unrestrained anger, the destruction of hope and loss of livelihood, incarceration. Maybe we should add some sauce. Those murdered, lives lost in war, lives lost because of substance abuse, killed on the road through alcohol abuse. I think the next thing would be chili. How about the burning pain of infidelity that destroys trust, destroys love, leaving painful scars? Stealing and looting with no thought for the pain, loss and consequences. Cayenne pepper sounds good. There are wounds, broken hearts, illness, disability. Imagine rubbing salt into those wounds. There's another thing that represents broken promises, broken dreams, broken lives, pain, suffering and death. I think sour milk sounds about right. Oops, it's broken. Vinegar makes me think of the dishonour and disrespect of parents and family. We may not have to add our next one if there's a leak, but still. How about some murky, undrinkable water? Representing the evil lies and temptations of the evil one who would drown us in despair, hopelessness and self-loathing. His job is to throw curses at God, question his motives, and to have the world curse his holy name. Now I could ask, anyone wants to come and drink from the cup? No volunteers, no takers. But there was one who was willing to drink what was in that cup. Jesus drank it to the bitter end for every vile, unimaginable, sinful word, thought, and deed. He drank it for you. He drank it for me. It took his life in order to give us life. What will you have in your hand later on? A cup of the purest fruit of the grape, representing restoration, forgiveness, life, his blood shed for you and for me. It will remind you that you are loved, you are saved, and you can have a future with no pain, suffering, injustice, impurity, hate, sorrow, or death. His pure, spotless life is yours for the taking, the drinking and the believing. Please think on these two cups as you participate today.